Welcome to my nightmare. Welcome to podtime.
All right, and welcome to the giant size Welcome to Podtime Bitch #1, where we're doing the finals to determine which franchise that we do a complete review of, and it is Arlie representing the Aliens franchise and Casey representing the VHS franchise.
How's your guy?
This game is going to be 3 rounds. First round, I'll just say the third round is going to be my version of Chat Jeopardy because I have edited some of the questions and rearranged some of them. So I rewatched the game and I came to the realization that there were 3 questions that were repeated. And also there were questions with the answers wrong. Like the Babadook is not about a grieving mother mourning the loss of her daughter. It's her husband. I knew that in the moment, but I wasn't sure and I didn't say anything. But yeah, so it gives answers that are wrong. So I've edited a couple of those out. I didn't have any repeats in this one, but man, they sure do love to ask about the Overlook Hotel.
Sorry
so
about that, man.
I took that question out. So everything's going to come down to Final Jeopardy. You guys are going to accumulate points in the first 2 rounds. Those points are coming over to Jeopardy. The points in Jeopardy, instead of being 200 to 1,000, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. And there are 3 daily doubles, and then there's going to be a Final Jeopardy, and everything's going to come down to that. Are you guys ready? Are you
horror related? It's all horror related, right?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, I'm just letting you know now, man. I'm gonna fail for you, but I'll do my best.
Chat Jeopardy has multiple categories that aren't horror, and but the rest of it is pretty much horror. Okay. So first game is a Family Feud kind of game, but we're going to call it like Family Duo because you guys are going to team up for this first game, and whatever points you accumulate, you're going to split at the end of this round. Okay?
Okay.
So everybody's going into the final round with something.
How was your guys' week since we recorded last?
What's that?
Said, how was your guys' week since we recorded last?
It's been a long week, I got to say.
I tried
it's
watching.
Been so long.
I tried watching Mama again for the second time, and I couldn't. But I've been watching a lot of Sons of Anarchy. I'm on the final season.
Well, yeah, it has been a while, so you could definitely have gotten through all of Sons of Anarchy by then. Yeah,
I haven't even had time to do laundry, so
I've washed the shirt and I've got it on again. What a coincidence!
Yeah, it is a coincidence that we all ended up in the same clothing as the last show. I did mean to ask you though, Casey, how did your hiccup go with your job?
Oh,
you passed it.
Good. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah. No, because dude, I got
crazy what they'll let some people get away with. That's all I'm saying.
Gross.
Yeah.
But good to know it didn't hold you up.
I don't think so unless something changed. But everything's good. I got my badge and everything.
Okay, good deal. All right, so round 1, beginning of round 1. This is like a Family Feud style, except for I just came up with all the answers, so they're not like polled or anything like that, and there's no order in which one is the number 1 answer or anything like that. There's 3 questions. There's 4 answers for each one. You guys are going to go back and forth with answers until 3 strikes have accumulated before we move on. Each question is worth a point, and you get an extra point if you clear the category. Okay? Does that make sense?
Say that again. Sorry, you said it so fast.
No problem. I'm going to ask a question. There's 4 answers for it. You guys are going to go back and forth answering it until you've accumulated 3 strikes. Then you're out. But if you clear the board, you get an extra point. So each one is worth potentially 5 points as long as you can clear the board.
Okay.
All right.
So who's going to go first?
Who's keeping track of points, by the way? Are we all keeping track? You are? Okay.
Like I said, this one, we're going to total up all the points, and then you're going to split them at the end. So I'll just say Arlie's going to go first on this round. You'll go first on the next round, and then he'll go first on the third round. Or we'll see who's winning or something. We'll go first or something like that. Okay, so Arlie, are you ready?
Beauty before age. I like it.
There you go. Name a Justin Long horror movie.
Oh, that so many to choose from, I'll go with Jeepers Creepers.
That's one of them.
Yeah, my dude. Tusk.
That's one of them.
He's in more.
He's in a lot, yeah. I only picked the 4 mainstream ones though.
Thank you.
Man. Does fuck, what it's another Kevin Smith movie. Does Yoga Hosers, is that it?
He is in Yoga Hosers, but I did not put that one on the board, so that is one strike.
Are those the only 2 Kevin Smith films that he's in, Arlie? Can we confer? No, we can't confer, can we?
You can very on a team,
Oh,
but
okay.
time's a ticking.
Is he in any other Kevin Smith horror movie?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, so he's definitely not. Okay. I don't know, man. I really can't even take a guess. I have
He's
no
in
idea.
2 big ones. One of them is very recent. Take a stab though. You got 2 strikes to give.
I'm sorry. Harley, I'm relying on you, man. I don't know.
I mean, it's been confirmed that I don't really watch horror movies outside of
Yeah,
the
but you know more
3.
than I do.
Do we want to just bow out of this category?
Yeah.
I'll say Mama 2, Electric Boogaloo.
No, that is the 3rd strike. Or I guess
You
Casey didn't
said-
say anything, so technically it's 2. But okay, so we got 2 points for that one. The other 2 that you did not get are Barbarian, which that only came out last year, I believe. Might have been 22.
Never
and
heard
then
of it.
Drag Me to Hell. Barbarian was made by Zach from Whitest Kids You Know. And Drag Me to Hell, I don't remember. That is a named director, though. Drag Me to Hell was good, though. You guys should check it out if you haven't watched it. Harley, you might not like it. All right, so 2 points for that category. Next one. Name a horror movie about a group of friends going to a cabin in the woods.
He goes first still, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Cabin in the Woods?
That's one.
Wrong turn.
Nope. Strike one.
Friday the 13th?
That's one. Come on. There's a bunch of them out there.
I know, but I'm being put on the spot.
I can't give you answers, but think of Q's favorite actor.
Oh man, I don't. You're terrible at trivia. Why do you do this to me?
Because I can't give you an answer.
That's not true. We can confer, I thought.
You can confer, but yeah, I guess he can't give you an answer.
Okay, well then.
Especially if he has answers in mind. Well, I don't know. Maybe you guys. No, we're gonna keep it the way it is. Come on, give us one. Group of friends going to a cabin to accidentally awaken ancient forces or ancient evils.
I mean, Evil Dead. I
There
think
you
of
go.
Evil Dead.
That's one. All right, Arlie.
Can I go ahead and say the Evil Dead remake?
You can if you want to, but it's not on the board.
Well, then I'm not going to say
one,
it.
You definitely should have got this last one, Arlie. I thought this was going to be your second pick, but that's strike 2.
I don't know why you stole the easy ones. You knew I suck at this.
One more, and you got one more strike to give, so it's all on you for this one, Casey. And if you get it, you get an extra point.
Come on, Dr. Mambo.
Yeah, come on.
Dr. Mambo? Was that a hint?
Yeah, it was a hint, yeah.
He's a doctor of being a dog.
Fuck, man, I don't know the reference.
Pancakes.
Doesn't help me. No, I don't know it.
All right, that's got to be strike 3. You want to reveal the name, Marley?
Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever.
Oh, Cabin Fever. You know what's funny? That's what the movie I think about when I think of Wrong Turn, the first one.
Oh, really? And the Wrong Turn, it's not about people going to a cabin in the woods. They got stranded in the forest and they end up in the cabin.
Yeah,
But like that's not the
why
point of it. Like in the other ones,
I
they're
missed.
all going to a cabin in the woods. All right, last category. Arlie, you're up first. Name a horror movie about a family that moves into a haunted house.
Amityville.
That's one.
You you just went with mainstream. Oh, there's a lot of them. I could say Ouija as well, but I doubt you put it.
You could, but
Yeah.
is that your
Okay.
answer?
No. No. 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts is on there.
Come on.
About a family that moves into a haunted house.
And we had this question last time, but on the game that Casey presented, so I chose that answer plus 3 of my own. You got Amityville. You got 13 Ghosts.
I think I know. I think I know the next one. In that case, so even if you don't get this, I think I could pull it through.
I'm gonna say. Mama? I don't know.
No, Mama's on there. Strike one.
Insidious?
No, that is strike two.
No, I thought that was a haunted. No.
Mhm.
Oh fuck!
They don't.
Never
They don't
mind.
move into a. They don't move into a haunted house.
Paranormal Activity?
No, that's strike three. It was a Poltergeist, which was the answer for the question last time, and then The Conjuring were the other two answers.
The Conjuring was going
Um,
to be. Oh well.
so we ended that one with 7 points. I wasn't prepared for an odd number, but you guys are getting 3.5 each. 3.5 points apiece going into the second round. Now the second round is Family Feud. Again, it's going to be one answer, 1 point per, but an extra 2 points if you clear the board. And this one, Chat GPT came up with the answers for this, except for one. So there's 3 answers for the first 3. There is more for the last one. So Casey, I'll let you go first. And then we can steal if you get 3 strikes. The other person can steal and get whatever points were made so far, plus their 1. Casey, what horror franchise involves a group of people trying to survive deadly traps? Again, these are Chat GPT's answers. There's 3, and none of them are sequels.
You mean none of them have sequels, or none of them are
None of
sequels?
them are sequels, so you can't say, the movie
Wrong
1
Turn.
and the movie 2 and the movie 3.
Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn, strike 1.
Yeah, they do have that though in them. They do
There
have
are some
traps.
traps set up throughout the forest. I don't blame you for answering that, but that's not up there.
Like specifically, that's like the plot. You mean, or that's
Just
what I'm trying to figure
involves
out. Is
involves a group of
just
people trying to
involves it?
survive deadly traps. That's the way the question was phrased.
It. Um.
There's one obvious one that's you haven't
Oh,
said.
Saw.
Yeah, Saw's up there, so that's one.
And no sequels, so it's not like Saw 1, 2, 3. All right. Sorry. I'm fending off my computer from a cat. My bad, man. Shit, can I pause for a second, man? I gotta. Come on, dude.
Down, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Sorry about that, guys. I do love you, Woody. Okay, I do. He's my black cat. He fits the theme at least.
Good. I was worried he
So
wouldn't.
yeah, he's trying to interrupt so he can be a part of it. Deadly traps though.
Hit me, you got 1 strike.
Yeah. I don't know many horror movies that involve deadly traps. That's the weird part.
Let's keep it going.
You said horror, right? Horror movies?
Horror
Like they're
horror
horror
franchise.
related? Horror franchise.
I can only think of like a couple others.
I would say I'm not sure if this is the name of the movie, but it's like "Don't Make a Sound" or "Silent" or something like that. That guy with the blind guy who hears
Oh,
everything.
don't speak.
It's something like
That is
that.
not up there though. So that's strike two.
Okay. Man, I am surprised that the Wrong Turn was
And
not up there. It's like
I
one of
know
the
one of these Arlie guessed as an answer last week, so I know he knows about the movie, and the other one was one of your picks for the bracket. So,
my pick.
hmm
Oh, but that's not a trap. I was gonna say Final Destination, but that's not one of
that's on the
them.
board. Like I said these are
That's
Chat
not
GPT's
traps.
answers. These are Chat GPT's answers.
Those aren't fucking traps at all.
No,
That's
but you
death.
guessed it right. Final Destination is on there, and Chat GPT gave it as an answer.
Okay.
So, all
Okay.
Death sets the
right, one more, and you
traps.
got one more strike.
Death sets the traps. I mean, I don't think that's a
Yeah,
trap though.
I'm going with that.
Okay.
After they
Okay.
survive death, death sets the trap, kind of.
I mean, he definitely retaliates for not for them not dying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a trap though. That's the weird thing. It's like,
Are you thinking about your potential steal, Arlie?
yeah, he's
I
probably gonna
am.
guess it.
the
He's already probably got it in his head. He's gonna take
last
all my
the
hard
last
work.
answer you guessed last week. All right, go ahead, Casey. One more.
You're giving him too many fucking clues, man. That's not cool.
I gave you a good clue too,
You
and I
did.
want
You did. But I would never have guessed. Those aren't traps, man. I don't give a shit what you
I
say. Even
know,
the
but
audience.
yes, you got it right, and you picked
Okay.
5 different movies. How do you know which one it was?
Because that's the only
'Cause
one that could ever be considered
there you
traps.
go. It can be considered it though. One more.
Okay.
If it helps, I was gonna guess this whether he brought it up or not.
Whatever. Just get it then. Go.
You still
Just
gotta
take it all.
guess. You gotta
It starts with
guess.
an O, I'm assuming, but I can't remember the
That's a
name.
clue for you too. You ran the game last week or
I
last
know.
episode, so you know
I
what he
know,
guessed.
but and clearly I did a really good job of it too, didn't I?
No, it's
Anyway,
fine. I had fun with it. I thought it was good. I watched it a couple times.
I forget. I want to say it starts with an O, but I can't remember. I the obscure.
No, that's strike three.
Yeah, go on early.
Harley for the steal.
My guess was gonna be buried.
No, that's not it. So Casey gets the 2 points for that.
Well, were you? Did you just give it to me because, or did you really think buried?
I thought it because it's like Ryan Reynolds falls into a trap. That's the only other trap movie I can think of.
See, I've never seen
What
this
was
movie,
it?
so I don't know what it's about. But you guessed Cube for an answer last week, so I know you knew the movie.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
People
I was
people
thinking.
surviving traps in there.
Yeah, I was thinking of Ryan Reynolds.
All right, so Cube was the last one. Okay, so Arlie, you got control of the board now. Name an 80s horror comedy that follows a group of kids battling supernatural creatures in their small town. 3 answers on the board.
Gremlins,
Gremlins is one of them.
supernatural creatures.
That's what it says.
Uh,
I don't think one of these fits, but Chat GPT.
When you say creatures,
80s.
just to clarify, does it have to be more than one, or does it include singular creature?
I think it could include singular,
Okay.
but I don't want that to be a misleading hint either.
Well, no, but I mean, is any of the answers actually involve a singular
One
creature?
of them I don't think involves a supernatural creature, but it does involve a creature, a single
And
creature.
okay, so but that gives us better guessing ability.
That's all I'm saying.
That's fine.
The Lost Boys,
Strike one.
Goonies.
It's the Goonies. That was the one I didn't think fit.
What
All
the
right, so
fuck?
you got one strike and one more answer on the board.
I I don't know the name of the movie, but it's fucking got Howie Mandel and Fred Savage in it, and it's about a monster under the
Oh, that's a
bed.
good movie. That's a good movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Isn't it
I,
called
th-
Monster Under the Bed?
I think that would be in the 90s, though.
Probably right.
Uh,
It was in the
so,
90s, yeah. And it was
so,
called Little Monsters, and it's not on the board.
so, Goonies,
Good movie, though.
Gremlins.
And I've never seen this last one, but I know my little sister really loves it. My dad likes it and showed it to her, and she loves it.
The Labyrinth.
Strike two.
Adventures. What the fuck is it? Adventures of Babysitting or something like that?
Good movie, but nope, that's not on there. Strike three. Casey for the steal.
What were the answers that were already given? Gremlins, Goonies.
Goonies and Gremlins.
That was it. And there's two more?
There's one more.
One more.
Mhm.
And it's an 80s movie involving creatures taking over a
A group of
town.
kids battling supernatural creatures in their small town.
There's one I was gonna go with, but it's like
I just don't know the time
doesn't
period,
fit.
but I mean, because like I
Any
don't know if
guess
this is
is better than nothing.
Puppet Master, I think is what it's called, like where they're like puppets and shit. It's the only thing I just don't know the
It is
term.
called Puppet Master, but no, that's not on the board. What was going to be your other guess, Arlie?
I was oddly enough, I was gonna go with E.T., but they're not really battling off monsters; they're battling off the
No,
government.
that wasn't. Maybe you guys have seen this, and maybe this is wrong. Monster Squad.
No, I've
Never
never
heard of
seen
it.
it.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those cult classic movies. So people definitely like that. All right, Casey, this one has four answers.
Okay.
What is a common setting for a horror movie?
The Woods.
The Woods is up there. That's one.
Houses, just in general. How a haunted house.
Yeah, that's another one. Two more up there. No strikes.
I know it sounds weird to say space, but I don't know if space or spaceship would be more along the line. I don't want to guess both and get two strikes, but
I'll give you credit for both. That's one strike because it's not up there.
okay. No, it is the aliens.
Two more. You got woods and haunted houses. What's another common setting?
Um, mental institutions are very
Yep,
common.
that's up there. Abandoned asylum.
Okay.
Got one strike, one more answer on the board, and two bonus points if you clear it.
Okay, I don't know if this would technically count as a strike. Okay, this might just be like a repeat answer. So I do want
I
to
wouldn't
say
name anything that was similar to what you've named before.
yeah, but that's not counted as a strike. That's just counted as a redo. Even if what the fuck are you doing, man?
He got so fucking scared.
Dude, did you hear that loud noise though?
No. No, your mic, it just picks up your voice. It doesn't pick up anything around you.
Somebody smacked a fucking uh a clothes hamper on my door like hard as shit, enough for me to hear through the headphones. It was just like bam.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
can
that's
see
why I
why
was like,
you're
what
so
the
scared, yeah.
fuck is that?
All right,
Thought
one more
somebody was
answer,
breaking
one
down
more
my
strike.
door.
One more answer, two more strikes. Two more strikes.
Okay, neighborhood. Sometimes
No.
a lot of them. Okay, so
No.
the reason I said similar is because houses. I wasn't
Oh, I
sure if
see.
that would be considered
Hmm.
similar because I know some of them are like house, neighborhood, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. One more strike to give, and one more answer on the board. We got abandoned asylums, woods, and haunted houses.
Wait, so you're counting neighborhood as a strike?
Yeah.
I asked you if you're going to count it as a strike or not
I
because
told
it's
you I
similar.
wouldn't. I told you I wouldn't say anything similar.
A neighborhood versus a house. I mean, that's like me just saying the city. I don't know.
Yeah, and again, I told you not to answer anything similar because there was nothing similar left on the board, but you still decided to guess that.
Would you have said neighborhood is considered house? If I said neighborhood, would you have given me
No,
house?
no, it's a different answer, but I told you there was nothing similar to what you had given before that was up there. There was no semantic trick up there that stopped you from getting it. I thought that would be enough to deter you from answering the thing that was similar.
Okay, similar.
There's nothing similar up
Not
there to a
similar. I
house.
mean, not similar. A scene. I mean,
Yeah, abandoned asylum, woods, haunted houses.
what the fuck are they doing?
I asked this guy to represent me.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. People are shooting up fireworks or something outside right now.
Chill,
Yeah, it's St.
Daddy.
Patrick's Day tomorrow.
Um,
Time is ticking. You thinking about your steal, Arlie?
I got it.
All right. See, that's what you do whenever the other person's playing is you think about your steal.
yeah, I know. I know. Sorry I gave you so much time. Schools?
I think it's a good guess, but no, that's strike three.
I'm gonna go with the water,
The water,
like oceans, lakes,
like
water.
underwater. No, that's not up there either. It was graveyard.
Really though?
I
Which I
see,
know
like
isn't a common setting for
I
an
see
entire
him.
movie, but there's definitely graveyards in movies and haunted and horror movies. All right, so you got 3 points on that one, Casey, bringing you up to a total of 8.5. And Arlie, you got 5.5 right now, but one more to play. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 answers. So you have potential 5 points on this one, or 7 if you clear the board. This is the question that I came up with. So I
John Travolta.
ChatGPT. Who are the killers in the first 3 Scream movies?
Billy Loomis.
That's one.
Do you want like every single killer?
Every killer in the first 3.
Stu,
Mm-hmm.
Billy's mom,
Mm-hmm.
Sydney's brother,
One more.
and fucking Timothy Oliphant. I don't know his character's name.
I said I would give it to you if you even described the character like you said Sydney's brother and you didn't know his name, but you said Sydney's brother, so you know who it is. And then
Roman. Her brother's
Roman,
name
that's
is
it,
Roman.
yeah. And then Timothy Oliphant, his name is Mickey. So that's 5, 6, 7 points you got for that. So you're up to 12.5 points now, and that
And how much
closes
am
out
I
the
up to?
Family Feud round. 12.5.
So we're tied.
No, you got 8.5.
I just asked how many points I had. You said 12.5.
Oh, I thought Arlie asked that. I wasn't looking, and I thought it was Arlie. My bad. You have 8.5. Arlie has 12.5.
Told you we sound alike. Fucking.
An interesting story that I thought of while I was making that question. In the trailer for Scream 2, the trailer was basically a scene of Randy and Dewey sitting at a diner discussing who the killer can be, right?
Yeah.
And Randy goes, Mickey, the creepy Tarantino film student. I don't remember how old I was at this point, but I remember in that moment thinking that Tarantino was like a race or ethnicity. I don't know. I don't know when I figured it out, but I know when it first came out, I thought Tarantino was like Mickey, the creepy Filipino film student. Like that's how I took that. But all right.
The dirty
Okay, so we
Tarantino.
got the game board here. I will be keeping track of all the picks and stuff and all the points. The categories are in this final round. So again, Arlie, you're going in with 12.5, Casey 8.5. Category number 1, horror movies.
And how
Category
does he
number
have more than
2,
me again? Is it just because
because he
the
cleared
point
that, so
section?
he got 5 points plus the 2 extra points for clearing the board. So you
Okay.
got bonus points on that. Okay, so category 1 through 5, horror movies, freaks and geeks, anthology horror representing VHS, aliens representing aliens, and John Travolta movies, number 5.
All right.
And I guess so we'll say the loser will go. The person who's losing will go first. So Casey, you get to choose first. So there's
John Travolta movies for 5 points.
John Travolta movies for 5, huh? All right. In the 2007 adaptation of a musical, John Travolta played the role of Edna Turnblad. What is the name of the movie?
Can I steal if he can't get it?
Yeah, that's the way we play it. You guys can steal.
I know the movie. Oh, I know. I know the movie.
Don't let me down. You're playing for me, Casey. You're playing
I
for my
know.
movie.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that movie. In years. Fucking A, I'm blanking on the name. Oh, I know the movie. I know the movie. I've seen it. I remember exactly when I saw it too.
Pretty good too.
Yeah, it was actually really good. I was surprised that I liked it. I didn't think I would like it. Oh my god. You know it too, don't you, Arlie?
I know every John Travolta movie.
This
Oh my god.
is a 5-pointer.
I know.
Hit me. I don't
know why I wanna say, like, lipstick or some shit like that. I don't know why I want to say that. I know that's not
Oh,
right.
you're throwing out names. That's a guess.
Yeah, I don't know if that should count as a guess or not.
Oh, okay, then it's all right. Count it.
You're
My
so
bad.
close, and I want you to win, but it's not lipstick. Arlie for the steal.
Hairspray.
Hairspray.
That's it.
Hit me.
5 points for Arlie, so that brings him up to 17 and a half. You know, I'm tired of this half stuff. I'm going to bump you guys up a half a point. So Arlie's got 18. Casey has 9.
All right.
I'm tired of it. Tired of this, Grandpa. All right, Arlie, you're bored.
John Travolta for 4.
John Travolta for 4. Who directed the movie Stayin' Alive, the sequel to Saturday Night Fever, in which John Travolta stars as Tony Manero?
Oh man, that was way harder than the last question was. Holy shit.
I'm going to say it is.
I'll say that it is a famous actor that directed it. I'll give you guys both that hint.
I'm gonna say it is Tony Zuko.
Incorrect. Casey for the steal.
Fuck. Ron Howard?
No.
I
Sylvester
don't know.
Stallone. Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I would have never guessed Sylvester.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
All right, Casey, you're bored.
Uh,
Horror movies, Freaks and Geeks, anthology horror, aliens, John Travolta movies.
oh my god, I know I'm gonna get fucked up because I haven't seen the series in so long, but I'll go Freaks and Geeks for 400.
For 400?
Yeah, for 400.
Okay. Freaks and Geeks was created by Paul Feig and executive produced by 2 renowned comedy filmmakers. Name one of them.
Judd Apatow.
Boom, you got it, baby.
Freaks and
That's
Geeks
4
for
points
5.
Freaks and Geeks for 5.
5.
Okay.
50.
This show's setting is a fictional high school set in what year?
Oh man, 1981.
Okay, without revealing if that is correct or not, I'm going to have Casey answer as well.
I wanted to. Oh, I don't want to say it and get it wrong, but I want to say 83.
Okay, Arlie, you are correct. It said 1980 to 1981, but I didn't like the way it was phrased, so I figured that I would let both of you guys guess, and if one of you guessed 80 and one of you guessed 81, you'd both get the points. But we all know how that turned out. Arlie, you're up to 23,
Thanks for that
and
little
Casey,
slap
it
in the
is your
face.
board. Your board, Casey.
Horror anthologies for 300.
Anthology horror for 3.
Yeah.
That is category number 3. I have it on another page here. Oh, this is a daily double. And the daily
Oh,
doubles I did when I had to completely remove a question and write my own question in there. So that's what constitutes the daily double.
okay.
Um,
Hit me with this
this
fucking ridiculously hard question.
this Netflix anthology series tells stories with or involving technology.
And it's a Netflix original,
The Netflix anthology series.
Uh,
and it's horror though, right?
It's horror. It's horror suspense. It's an anthology, so not like just like a Twilight Zone. Like not every single story is a horror story, but yes, you would consider it horror probably. Maybe.
I've only got one of them in mind for this.
I'm surprised Casey hasn't just guessed that one out of desperation. Like, how could he not know the show?
I might know it. I might just
You're
be blanking on
representing
it.
me. This is a daily double Netflix anthology series.
Because
Come
that helps.
on,
An anthology.
that
I'm
should be
trying to
all
think.
you need.
You act like I watch every Netflix original fucking series out there. I
No,
don't.
I don't. It's just very popular.
I watched it. Um, See, you threw me when you said it involves technology because
Yeah, they're not like
I'm trying to.
about technology, but they all involve technology.
I don't know it, man. I'm sorry. I can't
I'm gonna
even.
guess. Can you think of any Netflix anthology show that you can just guess?
I can't think of it because I don't know the name. So if I throw out a name, it's literally straight guessing, and it's not related to anything. I guarantee you.
Gosh dang it, VHS is gonna lose. All right, you don't even want to guess.
Okay. Fine. Cyberlink.
A good guess, but no. All right, Arlie.
I'm gonna go with Black Mirror.
Yeah, that's it. Black Mirror. 6 points added to your total, so you have 29 now, and it's your board.
Black
Do you
Mirror
know Black Mirror,
involves a lot
Casey?
of. I've heard of it, but I wouldn't assume it involved technology.
I don't know what
Every single episode involves technology.
Didn't know
Like
I.
that.
even hmm?
I was gonna say I
I think
don't
that was
know
a.
what episode or what season it is, but I've only seen and remember one episode like vividly, and
Is this
that
Shut Up and Dance?
it's the one where the dude had to do the stuff with the pig.
Oh yeah, that's the first one. The
Okay,
politician.
yeah,
Yeah.
I watched that and I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, it's like
Sorry, man.
the episode Nosedive. Everybody is on social media, but your social media stuff appears by your head, like on the outside, and like your social status is determined by your followers and your rating and stuff like that. So it's all technology, you know. The one with Anthony Mac is Anthony Mackie in it. The one, Striking Vipers, where you play a game where you can be transported into the game and you're the character in the game. So it all involves technology in some way. There's one episode where there's a army that's fighting like these creatures, but it ends up being like they've been given something to make all the people appear as creatures because they're just trying to wipe out these certain people. So whenever they see them, they look like big bugs or whatever. So it makes it easier for them to kill them. So lots of stuff like that. It all involves technology. One of
See,
my
I've heard of
favorite
Black Mirror.
episodes.
I had no idea that it involved technology
If you've
at
never
all.
watched Black Mirror, watch the episode "Shut Up and Dance" as soon as we are done here. Don't watch it with your daughter.
Okay.
Most of them you're good for, but not that one. But that's the one. That's the first one I watched. So I always recommend everybody watch it first. Although I showed that one to Maritza first, and she was kind of turned off from the whole series after that.
All right.
Does
But
it
she's a girl.
By the way,
involve?
next
Uh,
time, I'm gonna be the host, okay? And obviously, I
Yep.
know to do a better job after the first fuck up. So if you wanted to represent yourself, you should have. Just
All
putting
right,
that
I
out
just
there.
you had a lot going on, and I wanted to put the game together, so it was ready to go.
I know. I know. It's
see,
But no,
your
there's no
fault, but it's okay.
no. There's still plenty of game left. Like I said, it's all coming down to Final Jeopardy. Plenty of questions left. Arlie, you're bored.
I'll go John Travolta for 3.
John Travolta for 300 or for 3 points. Um, what is the name of the 1997 film starring John Travolta and Nicolas Cage?
Oh,
come on.
man.
I know that movie.
This is
Easy.
this is
Don't bullshit.
melting my face off.
I need an
Fuck
answer.
you.
This is so hard, man. This is
There's only a 3-point question.
face off.
That's it. All right, Casey, you're bored.
John Travolta for 2.
John Travolta for 2. In
Gotta
the
at least get some points.
1978 musical Grease, John Travolta played the leader of the T-Birds named Danny Zuko. Who played opposite him as Sandy Olsen?
God, I know her name. Hold on. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm bad with names, but hold on.
You got a 3
She
name.
just passed away too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
Well, she died at the start of the movie, and we seen her fever dream, never to come to fruition.
Yeah.
Oh God, what am I looking on her name? I
He
fucking
died in
know
the
it.
summer of 78. Or I guess 70. Yeah, probably 78.
Did you see that video of Samuel L. Jackson being a background in that movie?
No, I did not.
I'll have to find it and send it to you.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
God damn it.
Casey, I'm going to need an answer.
I know. Shush.
I noticed he disappeared off of screen.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
Thought you were trying to look it up.
No. No, sorry. I wasn't trying to.
He's just racking
I
his
just leaned in
brain.
my chair and I was just like, what the fuck? I know the name.
Yeah,
I have a feeling Arlie is ready to steal this one
Just
from you
steal
if you
it.
don't
Just
get it.
fucking steal it. Go,
You know
Arlie.
just throw out a guess.
No, I refuse.
Olivia
on.
Newton-John.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you said it. All right, yeah, so that's 2 more points for you. All right, and Arlie, it's your board.
JT1.
Okay, John Travolta's off the board, and that is a daily double. It was only worth 2, but what is the name of the John Travolta character in the 1994 Quentin Tarantino film Pulp Fiction?
Vinny Vegas. Or Vinny Vega.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I don't know. You said once before. I don't think you get a redo on that.
That could be a technicality there. That could, but would you have got it, Casey?
No.
Okay, we won't.
I knew
we won't
Vinny, but I
revisit
didn't know
it.
the last name. To be
We won't
fair,
revisit it because you wouldn't have got it anyway. If you would have got it, then we might have had something. Okay, Casey, it's your board. We have horror movies, Freaks and Geeks, anthology horror, and Alien. And it's Alien movies, not just the Alien franchise. Movies with aliens.
Oh, okay. Aliens for 5.
Aliens for 5. We got, what is the name of the 2013 horror sci-fi film about a family being haunted by aliens? It's a good movie. It presents itself like a standard like haunting, but it ends up being aliens that are haunting them and not ghosts. It's pretty cool.
Say the question one more time.
What is the name of the 2013 horror sci-fi film about a family being haunted by aliens?
Oh. I don't know if this is a family necessarily.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
No, because that wasn't 2013 though.
This is also Chat Jeopardy, so there could be some things that are wrong that I didn't notice.
I know, but I know this wasn't 2013.
Okay. But the movie might not be 2013. I don't know. Chat GPT could have got it wrong. I would say one of the questions I had to get rid of, it said, what was the 1996 Wes Craven movie where the killer haunts the group of teenagers ever in their dreams? And it said it was Scream, but that's obviously not right.
Awesome.
So again, I may not have noticed. I don't know what year this movie came out, so that may or may not be right. I wouldn't hinge it on that.
All right.
That's the fun of Chat Jeopardy.
Trying to think of a movie where the aliens are doing haunting. I I don't. I know I'm not going to get it right because I have no guess. But the reason I said I know that it's not the movie was Signs. That's the only movie I know that was like. At first, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and it turned out to be like aliens or some weird shit like that. But I know that wasn't made in 2013.
That's a good guess, but no, that's not it.
Yeah, I can't
Harley
think
for
of
the
any.
steal.
I mean, I don't know the others.
No, that's not either. It's called Dark Skies, and it's really good.
Never heard
Never
of
even
it.
heard
Really
of
good.
it.
I think there's somebody famous in it too. Maybe Robert De Niro or something like that is in it. Somebody weird. I don't remember though. But all right, Harley, you're bored.
Um, I'll go Freaks and Geeks for 100.
Freaks and Geeks for 100.
Did we do 200 yet in that category?
No, still got 2 and 3 available. For 1 point, who played Lindsay Weir in the TV show Freaks and Geeks?
Linda Cardinale.
Is it? All right, Casey, you're bored.
First category, number 5.
Horror
If we
movies
haven't done
for
it.
5. Which 1992 horror film is based on a Clive Barker short story and features a murderous entity with a penchant for hooks?
Oh shit, the only Clive Barker I was gonna say is Pinhead. Hooks through me. Hooks?
Hooks are important.
Hooks are important.
I think you've mentioned this. You've mentioned this movie once or twice throughout the podcast as well, so I know you're familiar with it.
I know the movie. I'm just blanking on the series.
Murderous entity with a penchant for hooks.
Oh. I know what you did last summer?
That's not it.
Damn it, I know he used a hook in there.
He did.
Hellraiser.
He did. It is not Hellraiser. It was Candyman.
I've never been to
Clive Barker
Candyman here.
did Candyman.
You said you wanted to watch the new Candyman, the rebooted Candyman.
Me? No. Never
I could
said
have
that.
swore you said that.
No, that's why I thought Hellraiser. I said Pinhead,
You know,
but I meant
I
Hellraiser,
never
but
looked it
no.
up. But again, this is Chat Jeopardy, so maybe Clive Barker did not do it. But I just went with it.
He
I
also
didn't
said
know
short
for sure.
story, so it could have been.
Yeah. So like, he didn't do Candyman, but he did a story that inspired Candyman, or whatever.
Okay.
All right, Arlie, you're bored.
First category 1 point.
First category, 1 point. In the movie Psycho, what is the name of the infamous motel run by Norman Bates?
Bates Motel.
That's it. Casey?
Freaks and Geeks for 3.
Freaks and Geeks for 3. And that is a daily double.
Damn it, I'm gonna get it wrong.
When
I knew I was gonna get it wrong. I just didn't care. Now I care more because it's a daily double.
When asked if his band had a name, Nick said yes. What was the band name that he gave? If you don't get this, you
I know,
PBT.
dude, I haven't rewatched the series in 10 years, man. Give me a break.
Me neither. I haven't rewatched it. Probably since the time we lived in the
You guys
apartment.
watched it in a formative part of your lives, though.
That's true. That's very true.
Don't even act like that doesn't make a
But I think the
difference.
last time I watched it, I was like 20, and I remember this.
I'm bad
Say the
with
question
names.
again. That gives me time.
Huh?
Say the question again, so I have time to think more.
When asked if his band had a name, Nick said yes. What was the name of the band that he gave? Immediately after, Daniel was like, "We don't know. We don't have a name."
I don't remember if it's
He gave a name, and then Daniel said, "No, we don't have a name." It's very upsetting that you don't
I
know
know.
this.
I told you I didn't know it. I just guessed it because I was tired of guessing horror wrong, and I was just hoping.
I I don't have that name, but I have the other band name just because I think about it so much.
I know which one you probably have.
I can't think of it. I can't think of it. I'm sorry.
Really? Oh wow.
Can you just move on? When I say I don't know, I mean I don't know. Can we
Harley,
just
you
move
want
on?
a chance at a steal?
I don't know what he says, but I think of the mathletes.
Oh no, that's not it. It was creation.
That
Creation.
the second one I think of is when he's like, "This is mission control requesting permission to rock out."
Yeah, I knew Mission
Oh
Control was
yeah.
the one, but I thought that was one you were thinking of. All right, Arlie, you're bored. We got Freaks and Geeks for 2 left. Category 1, we got 2, 3, 4. Category 3, we got 1, 2, 4, 5. Category 4, we have 1 through 4.
Let's go category 4 for 1.
Category 4 for 1, so that's anthology. And oh no, category 4 is aliens. Aliens for 1. Steven Spielberg directed this iconic 1982 film about a young boy who befriends a stranded alien. What is the name of this film?
E.T.
You give
the
him all the easy ones.
extraterrestrial.
It was for 1 point. And you
I'm
got the
just
full
kidding.
name. Good job. I thought I was gonna have to wrestle you on that. All right, Casey, you're up.
All right. Give me first category number 4. Did we do that
Okay.
one already?
No. Horror movies for
4.
4. What is the name of the 1990 Stephen King adaptation about a writer recovering from an accident and discovering the secrets of a small town? The last part is kind of misleading because I don't think that's really part of the movie, him
Yeah, say
discovering
that
the
first part
secrets of
again.
the small town. I'll just say this. What is the name of the 1990 Stephen King adaptation about a writer recovering from an accident in a small town?
Misery.
One. There you go. 4 points.
Thank you. Yeah, you're right. That last part was a little misleading.
I was like, that's not really part of it, but I wrote it down because that's the question ChatGPT came up with. But I decided early on that I was already going to make that caveat whenever I read that question. All right, Arlie, you're bored.
Good movie too, by the way.
Alliance for 2.
Aliens for 2. In the 1996 film Independence Day, what actor or actress portrayed the role of Captain Stephen Hiller?
That would be Jada Pinkett Smith's ex-husband,
There you go.
young William Smith.
Wow. Point update. Arlie at 41, Casey at 17.
How the fuck is he at 41?
Bro, he's answering questions right.
Not yeah,
You're
I
bored. And
guess.
he's got some of your questions as well.
He doesn't
He's
want me to
pulling from
win
your...
either because his movie would
Yeah, I'm
lose.
rooting for you. Now, come on. What's your next question?
Don't put this on me. This is on you. You didn't need to do this. You could have been like, hey Casey, create that game. Hey, don't forget
Yeah,
about that game.
it's that easy.
So go fuck
All right,
yourself.
go on. What's your next question?
I had all week long. I told you. I had most of this week free.
All right. Well, yeah. I
I
mean,
was just hanging out with my girlfriend.
we already made the decision. I was running the game last week, the week before. I believe you were probably busy that week. I don't remember what, but
No, you just voted to do that. That was your decision. I just said sure.
all right,
You
all
can go
right.
back
I
and
just
sit
thought I
back.
was taking a weight off of your shoulders by running the game. But all right, go ahead. What's your next question? Next category.
Give me the highest point. Not
Uh,
like it matters.
category 3 and 4 have
Wait,
the
wait.
number 4.
Oh, hold on. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Quick math. Can I even win at this point? Besides the last voting or like the last one, am I even
It's
capable?
definitely coming down to Final Jeopardy. But Arlie said he was wagering all of his points before we started, and he's not stuck to that. But there's a thing there.
All right,
So
whatever. All right.
let's continue. You want 3 or
Give me the
4 for
highest point
4?
total.
3 or 4
Highest
for
point.
4.
4.
All right, Aliens for 4. What 1984 sci-fi comedy directed by Joe Dante features a group of small furry aliens with a love for mischief?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What 1984 sci-fi comedy directed by Joe Dante features a small group of furry aliens with a love for mischief?
Gremlins?
That's it. That's it.
Wait,
All right, making a comeback.
they say
Arlie, your board.
gremlins are aliens?
That's what I was confused about. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I
That's
thought
the
they were
question
voodoo.
I
I
that's
thought they
the
were
way
like
it came from
voodoo shit.
ChatGPT.
Okay.
You don't consider them aliens? It's been a long time since I watched, so I don't know, but
I
they're
know they
alien to
came
this
from like a
planet, right?
voodoo shop, right? Or not a voodoo shop, but like a weird mystery shop. I thought.
There's not like a planet of gremlins somewhere that they come
I don't
from.
know. They
I
never
don't
really
fucking know.
explained it.
I don't think they.
I'm gonna have to just go with ChatGPT on this because I don't know. But it is your board, Arlie. We got category 1, 2, and 3. Category 2, 2. Category 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, there is a 5 for that one. Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't read this one. Oh
As
yeah,
for the
there. I'm
highest
sorry.
point total,
You did, and that's on me. But you did get the 4-point question right. But there is a 5 left in category 3, and in
What?
category 4 there's a 3.
What's category 3 again then?
Anthology.
apologies.
Give me 1 for anthologies.
1 for anthologies.
Unless it's already
What
taken.
anthology horror series created by Ryan Murphy features different characters and storylines each season?
American Horror Story?
That's it. All right, Casey, you're bored.
That would have threw me. I should have known that by the plot, not the writer. I don't
I don't know the
that.
writer.
Yeah.
All right. Same category. Number 2.
That one has the 5-point total at the bottom.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do too. You're trying to get me to get it so you could hear the question and steal it. Fuck off. You want it, you
This
get it.
anthology series, geared towards a younger audience, aired from 95 to 98 and was based on the works of R.L. Stine. What is it?
Goosebumps?
Goosebumps. There you go.
Wrong.
Getting
It's
up
Erie,
there.
Indiana.
All right, Harley.
What is the Goosebumps? What is it?
Category 1 or 2?
You got 2. All right. What is the name of the horror movie released in 1999 that popularized the found footage genre?
Oh man, the Blair Witch Project.
That's
There
it.
you go.
Casey, you're bored?
I seen
Which
that
one's it left
movie in
again?
theaters, and it
Category
scared the
1,
shit out of me.
question 3. Category 2, question 2. Category 3, 4, and 5. Category 4, 3.
2 for 2.
2 for
Freaks
2.
and Geeks, right?
Yes. Who played
Alright.
Kim Kelly in Freaks and Geeks?
I don't know the actress's name, man.
Can you tell me something else she was in?
I mean, yeah, I thought she was in White Chicks. She is in White Chicks, if I'm not mistaken, but I
She
really
is
don't
in
know her
White Chicks.
name.
She is in White Chicks.
I would have no idea. If Arlie can
If
steal,
if Arlie doesn't know it, I'll give you that. But I'm going to give him a chance to steal first.
Busy Phillips.
Arlie, what is it?
Busy Phillips.
That's it.
oh yeah, I didn't.
I only know
her
that
name.
because I have her book on my phone.
Oh, nice.
It's
I don't know
an audio book.
Man, he is running away with this. All right, Arlie, you're bored.
Hey man, you had your chance, okay? Don't fuck the don't.
I never had
If
a
you,
chance.
how about the no? If you want, why don't we just stop now
No,
and
no.
go and I'll create a game.
Give me Freaks
I'll
and
create
Geeks.
all the fucking
Freaks
all the
and Geeks is done.
categories.
Done.
Yeah, we got category 1, question 3, category 3, question 4 and 5, category 4, question 3.
Category 4 was aliens, right?
Yes.
I'll take the last aliens one.
All right. What is the name of the 2016 film directed by Denis Villeneuve that explores the arrival of a mysterious extraterrestrial spacecraft on Earth?
Arrival.
It is Arrival. It is Arrival. All right,
I
Casey.
know most of the ones he's guessing. I've seen that
Oh,
movie
really?
recently. Yeah, I did actually. It's still a good movie, but it still makes me question how the fuck she even got the language. Anyway,
I don't like
I
that
know
movie.
they
I kind of
telepathic,
hate
but
that
it's just
movie.
weird. It's like
I kind
anyway,
of hate that movie. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Uh, um, Fuck it. You know what? He wants me to do it. Fuck it. I'll do it. Highest point total. Just give it to him anyway. Let's just do this. Let's get it
That
out of
is
the way now.
anthologies
You're
for
gonna know it.
5. And we got, what is the name of the anthology horror film directed by John Landis that features 4 stories, each with its own unique theme?
John Landis, 4 stories with its own unique theme. I should know this because I've heard that name, John Landis, a lot, and I should probably know the movies attached to that name very
I'll
easily.
give you a hint and say that somebody died during the filming of this movie. Multiple people, I believe.
John Landis, isn't he like the dude who was like the father on Little House on the Prairie?
No. I
Say the question one more time. John
can't remember
Landis
his
were
name. I think it was Michael Landon. Michael Landon.
what time?
What
What were
is
the
the
years?
name of the anthology horror film directed by John Landis that features 4 stories, each with its own unique theme?
I don't even have a guess. That would be right.
Not even a guess.
I might know. It would be a guess from me.
Go ahead.
Creep Show?
It is not Creep Show. You don't have an answer, Casey? It is Twilight Zone, the movie.
Oh, that's what I reckon. No.
And John Landis is a big name, I believe. I recognized the name whenever I saw it.
Yeah.
All right, Arlie, we got category 1, question 3, category 3, question 4.
Give me a 3.
3 for full. Who was the host and narrator of the original Twilight Zone?
Dick Butkus.
Incorrect. Casey
Yeah, I
with a
don't know.
steal?
The original narrator?
Yeah, narrator and host of Twilight Zone. He created the show.
John
The host.
Landis.
No, Rod
Hold on.
Sterling.
My other guess would have been William Shatner.
Who is it?
Mm. William Shatner was in a couple episodes of Twilight Zone. There's no way you're getting this, Casey, but it's the last question.
Shoot me.
It's a popular name, but it's just random that anybody would know this. Who directed the 1998 thriller The Faculty?
1990 what again?
98.
Steve Buscemi.
No, incorrect. Harley?
That would have been the then up and coming Usher Raymond.
No. It was Robert Rodriguez.
No.
I didn't know he directed that. That's a good movie. But all right, so Harley has 49 going into this. Casey has 23. And Final Jeopardy. So you guys can text me what you want to wager, or just or text it into the Discord, and then you could tell us after the fact, and we don't have to check that. We'll just compare it if necessary.
Even if I bet everything and he bet nothing, I'd still lose, even if I got it right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he
So you
got
got
it
to
wrong.
see, is he playing for the win, or is he trying to shake things up? He might bet it all.
On a difficulty scale,
There is a very good chance that you will both know this.
all right, fuck it.
All right. Final Jeopardy. What the name of our podcast, Welcome to Podtime, bitch.
Yes.
What is the full title of the movie we got our podcast name from? The full title.
I locked it in.
Okay, I have Arlie's answer.
I don't know why I I don't want to be dumb and put what I like. I know what it is, but if I miss out on the word just because like there's a the in front of it, I'm going to be fucking furious. And I can't
Uh-huh.
remember because it's been so many years since I've actually looked at the title that I've shortened it.
Well, I
So
hope not.
if there's a the in front of it, I'm just gonna.
There is no the.
No,
I
I've already
already,
sent it. So
I already locked in my answer, so you could just
Okay,
say
yeah,
yours if you want.
that's incorrect.
what me?
Yeah, I said the full title. Oh, you just think it's the first one. Okay, no, it's the third movie. Arlie got it right. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah.
I didn't
But
know.
I already knew what we were watching though, because he only bet 1 point. So I
Yeah, I
was
know.
wishing you'd get it right, so at least it looks closer. But no, it
No, it's
ends
all
in a
right.
score. It ends in a score of 50-0.
Yeah, cool.
50-0. So there we go. Aliens is our winner, boys. Are we excited? We got Aliens 1, 2, 3, Aliens Resurrection, Aliens versus Predator, Aliens versus Predator 2, Prometheus, Alien, what's it called? Convergence or
I'm very excited. I love the Aliens franchise way more than VHS ever could measure up to that shitty franchise. So, woo! Way to go, Aliens!
you don't have to have such a poor performance and then try
Yeah,
to
I
rub
said
it
it.
in
I
like
said
that.
it because I know how you feel right now, and you're gonna put it all on me. And I say, "Fuck you!"
VHS
And you're
is way better, but I haven't seen all the aliens, so I guess I don't know that.
I love
But I'm
sci-fi.
excited. I'm excited. We'll film while we watch and take little breaks after each one or in the middle of each one and kind of say what our thoughts are and stuff up to that point and give it a little more of an in-depth review each one. And we'll obviously be able to do them all at once, but we can at least get together for one movie here and one movie there. So those will be released over time as specials or whatever. What do you guys think?
I'm up for it. As the
I don't
winner,
give a shit either way.
I'm removing
Uh,
Aliens as the movie, and I'm putting in Highlander.
You had an amazing run today, Arlie. That's not part of the rules, though. You weren't allowed to swap movies at the end unless you want to swap it to VHS. That I'll allow. Otherwise, it's going to be Aliens.
I mean, I've got a VHS copy of Highlander, so we could
That's
do
pretty
that.
damn close. That's pretty close. But no, if we're going to make any changes, we'll discuss it. But I think it should be Aliens. We've come all this way, and you
I
fought
think if
valiantly for it.
anything, you should have never been the host. That way, you didn't have to see one of your favorite franchises go down the toilet.
Why are you acting this way?
And
Because I
This is
can't.
why. This is why.
now you see why I didn't
Yeah,
want to pick
fuck you.
my favorite franchise to put on here.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's why. Because you've made me feel bad the entire game,
What? I
and you
was
didn't
trying to
have it.
encourage you.
No, no, you weren't. Come on, how can you miss this?
Yes,
You
that's
don't even have a guess.
encouragement.
Come on,
That is
this is my
encouragement.
this is my. He's voting for me, and this is what you're gonna do the whole game. Don't even
All
act like
right.
you. There's a fucking video record of all this. What do
Yes, I
you
was encouraging you. I was trying to encourage you
for all the 9 people that have been watching this? Tell him to
make
go
you
fuck
step up.
himself.
Make you step your game up.
Step your own game up.
But it's okay because this wasn't about it. It was unbiased up to the finals, and it doesn't matter what. We just needed a franchise to focus on, and that franchise is going to be Aliens.
You made me feel bad the entire game, whole game.
You made me feel bad too, man. So I'm sorry about that.
I made you feel bad because of your choices, though. Don't even act like it's not your choice. I just said sure because I was like, I guess he want if he wants this. I don't advise it, but
No,
it was like okay,
I have no regrets. I have no regrets.
yeah, you
Um,
do, yeah, you
I
do.
don't. As much as you
Oh,
want
you
me to, I don't.
okay? Just you could say that. We all know
That's what
how
I'm saying.
disappointed you are.
Okay.
Everybody that's been watching this or will watch this knows how disappointed you are. It's
Yeah,
okay.
like I said, I went against my better judgment anyway. So I mean, I was prepared.
See,
Hope for the
comments
best.
like that right there, right
Hope for the
there.
best.
That
Prepare for
kind
the
of
worst.
comment. Don't skip
Yeah, I'm
over it.
saying it now
That kind of
because you won't
comment. No,
stop.
no, no. You said that earlier too. You said something very similar along those lines.
Yes, as a joke, I introduced it that way, but
It wasn't a joke. You kept the joke going through the whole thing.
no, I did not. Okay, this is weird now. All right. Yeah, okay, so that
I'm
wraps
sorry.
up. That wraps up Giant Size. Welcome to Pod Time #1. And then stay tuned for the continuation of this as we start to review the Alien franchise. Anything else to say, boys?
I said
Uh,
everything I wanted to say.
the the best movie one and the best man one
I agree.
and
I agree.
would you rather have to call every black man you see the N-word to their face or every other man and child you see a homophobic slur followed by the C word that women don't like?
This is an impossible question to answer.
You asked for the hammer.
It is impossible, and that does throw me for a loop because I have no clue.
Easy, the second one. Why? Because they blend in so perfectly it sounds like a mumble if you say it fast enough, and that's not
Hey,
against the rules.
I guess you got a point there. And
Think
yeah,
about
I
how you
mean,
say it in your head. Say it in your head, obviously not on pod. I don't give a
uh
shit about after hours or not.
yes,
Say it in your
yes,
head, and if you say it fast enough, you're gonna get most of the time. What did you just say? And then you don't have to repeat yourself. That's not part of the fucking rules.
that's true. You've
It's
convinced
like,
me.
what
That's
up,
the
pal?
one I'm going to go with. It makes the most sense. I think that either way, just in a one-off scenario, that's your safer bet, regardless. So I'll go with that. But that's so many people. Every man and child that you see. That's so many. It'd be a full-time job.
Just imagine having to go to the store.
What would you rather, Harley?
I'd go with the first one because I don't really see anybody. And the very few people that I do see whenever I go out are not black. So I'd be dodging a huge bullet by going with the first one.
If I came down with that in affliction, I would just move to like Nova Scotia or something like that.
I mean, I go to work, I drive, I don't see anybody on the road, and I come home and I
Ugh.
see Abby and
But
Harley.
eventually, you're gonna have to come face to face with that. Like it's gonna happen.
Not if I only go to work and come home.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you knew you had that problem, you would definitely plan your day around it.
Because the other one, I'm gonna see people going into like into the store, like if I gotta get gas
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah, yeah.
gotta get a
Obviously, you're gonna
receipt.
see way more people in general. Yeah.
So this just narrows the field down. Plus, I could be like just looking at the ground when I walk. Mm, mm.
So you don't have to like get in their face.
And then when I look up, oh man.
So
But I also,
like if you don't see the person, you don't have to say anything to them, right?
oh yeah, I don't know. Thinking about walking around blind, just having somebody guide you.
You walk around looking down, not looking at anything, and you get your drinks and whatever, and you go set it up at the counter, and you look up at the cashier by mistake. Uh oh.
You, you,
Uh,
you challenge.
I just wait till it's already checked out. That way I could just be like, how much is the total? All right. Have a good day.
I might cut this all out and then cut it back in right here. I don't know. Just have fun.
Sounds
Just
whatever you think is best.
Just a bleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like have the question start being asked and then bleep it out and then cut it back in.
That sounds fair. Whatever you want to do.
And then move that tidbit to the end for no reason. To say it's an after hours. Or I'll leave it in and then cut it again and double paste it. So it's on here twice.
That's funny.
I don't know.
All right. Does that wrap it up?
We've been going for 241 or an hour, depending on how we release this.
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll discuss that later. But yeah. Okay. So that is it for this this special issue. And until next time, bye, brother.
Bye, brother.
That was Welcome to Pod Time, my personal favorite podcast. Do not forget to fucking slash that subscribe button, slash that like button, and leave a fucking comment, or you will get a visit from Uncle Freddy and his glove.